wonderful historical monument of Peter Concer's homestead that sits right here west of Hodgins, Oklahoma. So today we're going to be speaking a small history of Peter Concer and his homestead right here on HIZPREZ Project. Welcome to HIZPREZ Project, and I'm Joe Wolf, and today we're going to be speaking about a small history of Peter Concer and his homestead. And of course, you look right behind me, there's his barn. Just imagine him having a lot of horse and carriage and his farming tools in that area. I'm just thinking, farming tools, that all the things that he has to do with the farming tools just to make ends meet for his family right here on his homestead, especially with his horse. Maybe he just got on the carriage or his horse or somewhere and just travel all to and from Choctaw Nation within a 100-mile radius or more, as a lawman. Yes, Peter Concer was a lawman throughout the Choctaw Nation. Some may have heard of him, some have heard about his history, but today that's what we're going to talk about, Peter Concer. And of course, Peter Concer wasn't really mentioned as much in Choctaw Nation history, but we'd like to do it to bring it to life today. So Peter Concer is a well-respected man in this area. So let's talk about a little bit about Peter Concer. Of course, he was born in 1852 in the Choctaw Nation, and he was an orphanage by the age of 10. He was found a refuge at Rose Hill Plantation during the Civil War, and that's where he learned his farming. That's possibly where Robert M. Jones plantation in Choctaw County. He was appointed sheriff in Sugarloaf County in 1870, and then later to be a lighthorseman at National Police in 1881. That today would be in our tribal police. He rose rank as a captain, and he was well respected as fair but a stern lawman. And he also, I believe, he was a generous neighbor, a courageous individual all throughout this area. He served not only a lawman, but he served 2 terms in the Choctaw Nation representative, and of course one term as Choctaw Nation Senate. He died in 1934 right here near his home site. Also, you believe it or not, there was a village here. This could have been a town at the time. Could have been Concerville, Concertown, you name it, how you want it, but this was a village at one time. I didn't know it until I kind of researched it a little bit, but Peter Concer had a general store, a sawmill, a grist mill, and a blacksmith shop, believe it or not. So this was a little community at one time. So this house was completed in 1894 after his second wife passed away. This house has 6 major rooms, 4 joined by a central stairway hall, and also this was covered by porches flanked 2 sides with 2 sandstone chimney, and behind it there was a well, and then on the other side is the smokehouse. And speaking of the smokehouse, just imagine him killing a hog and deer, just having deer meat, hog meat, ready to go, and maybe fried taters, so like us, we had to go to the grocery store just to get food and get meat and stuff, but they had to kill their own things here just to have ends meet right here, to have food on their table. Anyway, so that's part of the history of Peter Concer and his homestead and the barn and family cemetery. So again, I would like to say, as part of the Choctaw history, so as we say in Choctaw, Chipisala Chiki and Yokoki, and we shall see you on the next.